Humans love secrets, especially the ancient ones. They make us feel smarter, braver, less doomed. But the truth? Most ancient secrets aren't inspiring. They're nightmare fuel. They show us how fragile, unlucky, and sometimes hilariously dumb humanity has always been. And every time one gets solved, it doesn't just explain history, it holds up a mirror, and the reflection isn't flattering. Today, 15 ancient mysteries finally cracked. Some are brilliant, some are tragic. Most are just proof that history didn't need Netflix. It already had horror, comedy, and death on repeat. Number 15. Pompeii, humans as popcorn. Everyone thinks Pompeii victims slowly choked on ash, a tragic suffocation, romantic almost. Wrong. They were basically pressure cooked from the inside. When Vesuvius blew in 79 AD, it wasn't just ash. It was pyroclastic flows, waves of gas at 300 degrees Celsius, hot enough to flash boil blood. Scientists found iron stains on bones, not rust, not paint. Blood cooked into metal. In seconds, their brains turned to steam. Skulls exploded like popcorn kernels. That's why bodies look frozen mid-step, mid-wave, mid-scream. They weren't preserved. They were erased so fast. Number 14. Ötzi the Iceman, running out of time. Ötzi, frozen man, found in the Alps in 1991, 5,000 years old, and scientists cracked his final day like a crime show episode. His stomach was a breadcrumb trail, literally. Pollen grains showed his journey, up, down, up again, thousands of feet in hours, like sprinting up and down a skyscraper while hypothermia whispers, "You won't make it." Why? Maybe he was running. Maybe he was hunted. We know how it ended. An arrow to the back. His last meal still half-digested. His murderer still unknown. The mountains swallowed him whole and kept him on ice until we were nosy enough to find him. He didn't get a funeral. He didn't get closure. Just a glacier as his coffin. And 5,000 years later, millions of strangers dissecting his stomach contents like. Number 13. King Tut, bad genes, worse mosquitoes. King Tut, pharaoh at 19, dead by 19. And everyone thought, murder, palace intrigue, poison chalice. Nope, the truth is so much sadder. Tut was the product of incest. His parents were brother and sister. Genetics punished him. Club foot, scoliosis, weak immune system. And then, one bad fall, broken leg, Q malaria. Imagine limping, feverish, your empire collapsing while you sweat through your linens. Today it's a hospital trip. Back then, it was a death sentence. Mosquito bites as royal assassins. Scientists even found malaria parasites preserved in his mummy. The boy king, remembered as divine, brought down by bad luck and bugs. The most powerful person in Egypt, powerless against the smallest enemy on earth. Number 12. The Black Death. Patient Zero found. For centuries, nobody knew where the Black Death began. Then archaeologists dug up graves in Kyrgyzstan. Inside, teeth with plague DNA. The same strain that killed half of Europe. On the tombstones, died of pestilence. Brutally honest epitaph. From there, it spread down the Silk Road. Traders carrying death instead of silk. Globalization 1.0, except instead of free shipping, you get mass graves. Patient Zero didn't know it, but they weren't just traveling. They were smuggling the apocalypse. Half of Europe gone, all because one unlucky human sneezed in the wrong century. Number 11. The Antikythera Mechanism. Bronze iPhone 1901. Divers off Greece drag up corroded bronze chunks. Junk at first glance. But X-rays in 2021 revealed the truth. A mechanical computer. 2,000 years old. Predicting eclipses, planetary motion, lunar cycles. Bronze gears interlocked like a pocket universe. We call it the Antikythera Mechanism. And here's the kicker. Nothing like it appeared again for 1,400 years. Imagine finding an iPhone in Caesar's toga. No Wi-Fi, no memes, just the cosmos in your palm. Who built it? Why? We still don't fully know, which makes it less a machine and more a taunt. Proof that intelligence rises, collapses, and leaves us scrambling in the ruins. Number 10. Babylonian trigonometry. Clay tablet smarter than you. Plimpton 322. Boring name. Mind-blowing tablet. 3,700 years old. Dug up in Iraq. Proof that Babylonians invented trigonometry way before the Greeks. They didn't use circles like us. They used ratios. Exact, terrifyingly precise ratios. And with clay and a stick, they built cities, temples, and empires. Meanwhile, you spent 2 hours crying over algebra. Ancient Mesopotamia laughs in base 60. They were doodling. They were calculating reality with terrifying efficiency. And we're still catching up. Number 9. Nazca Lines. Desert water maps. For decades, everyone thought the Nazca Lines in Peru were alien graffiti, or maybe ancient boredom on a cosmic scale. But in 2016, satellites revealed the truth. They were water maps. The lines aligned perfectly with underground aquifers. Locals walked them in rituals, begging for rain, while standing right above the thing they needed. Imagine praying for Wi-Fi while sitting on the router. It's tragic. It's genius. It's human. Number 8. Stonehenge, road trip from hell. Stonehenge, mysterious, majestic, confusing. The stones weren't local. They came from Wales, 180 miles away. No trucks, no cranes, just rope, wood, sweat, and desperation. Scientists traced strontium isotopes in bones. 40% of the buried builders were Welsh, which means they carried their dead and 4-ton stones across a prehistoric road trip from hell. Imagine moving apartments today, but instead of a U-Haul, you drag your couch by hand across state lines and then bury grandma on arrival. Number 7. Dead Sea Scrolls, Invisible Ink, Ancient Edition. For decades, the Dead Sea Scrolls were studied line by line. Scholars thought they'd cracked it all. Then, in 2020, high-tech imaging revealed invisible writing, entire passages hidden for 2 millennia, new calendars, ritual rules, deleted scenes of religion. Turns out, even in 200 BC, people were revising their drafts. The Bible, now with bonus features. Humanity has always loved patch notes.